Vibes Tribe, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Vibes Tribe, Grand Rising, my loves. Now, I'm going to explain the reason why we are on a black screen and you can't see me. This is an audio video. This is a download that I just woke up from. Literally, it's probably like a little after 6 in the rising. Now, Vibes Tribe, I didn't want to forget this download. And this is like live because I literally just woke up. Now, when I woke up, I was awakened out of my sleep. Um, the way that my clairvoyance works sometimes is I will see downloads like a picture, but it won't be like a picture on a piece of paper. It'll be like a 3D live picture, right? So when I woke up, I jumped because I saw flames at the edge of my bed, and I actually thought that it was really a small fire on my bed. Now, after I jumped and saw the small flames, that's when I realized it was a download, and it wasn't actually flames on my bed. Okay? So, I saw flames. Now, it's not anything that you should be afraid of because the flames definitely represent a deeper meaning, okay? I saw flames and I also heard a New York accent, okay? Take the message that resonates for you, leave the ones that don't. Someone definitely has a New York dialect, a thick New York accent, and I saw flames. Now, I just heard flames and new names. Okay. Now, yesterday, I was going through like different little bouts of like feelings and emotions, like depression, all different things. Now, what I need you to know, Vibes Tribe, is none of those emotions and feelings were mine. If you know anyone that's an empath, we feel everybody else's emotions like a sponge. We pick it up. So, whoever was depressed on Valentine's Day, I also want you to know that's a fucking pagan holiday, yo. It's a pagan holiday to get people's money, to spend more money. You know what I mean? To like break the bank just the same way as like Christmas and all these other pagan holidays. Now, I'm not knocking if you celebrate it, but I'm just making it clear because it's like somebody was really taking that shit hard yesterday, yo. Like, and yeah, like it was just some rough energy. And I know we're in Mercury retrograde until the 21st as well. But guys, like, it's just crazy because the way the download came, like, I'm telling you, like, it made me feel like it was a small fire on the side of my, on the edge of my bed. Like, now, like I said, somebody that's not used to their gifts and how they work, they probably would have been freaking out. Like, especially if you're a smoker. Like, I'm a smoker, so it's like I'm thinking like, damn, like, you know, thinking that you know, like, somehow, some way, you know, that I started this fire. But nah, like, you know, I've actually heard of other clairvoyants, like, having going through some rough things, you know what I mean? And it's like, I just didn't want to lose this download. So, fresh out of my sleep, live, you see how clairvoyance works. Um, I keep a journal by my bed and a pen. Most empaths and clairvoyants do, because we catch these downloads at different times, like I said, and you also see I don't have any tarot cards in the bed with me. I don't have my quartz in the bed with me. Like I said, those are tools. I catch downloads when I'm driving down the street, honey, when I'm in the store, like anywhere. So this is what I mean when I say, make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell notification, because I really do drop this energy at random times. Um, this energy is not on a clock, so it's not like, oh, I'm going to catch a download at 5 o'clock today, so tune in at 5. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. Now, if I had downloads from the day and I wrote them down from my notebook, and we decide to premiere at a certain time and I share them, excuse me, that's different. But it's like, this is probably the first time that I've like recorded fresh out of my sleep. And like I said, it's because somebody needed to know this message with this flames, and the flames I know definitely represent like somebody's phoenix rising energy, somebody rising from flames, somebody rising out of like depression and like fucked up energy, you know? And I'm just sitting here making sure there wasn't any other messages that you needed to know, Vibes Tribe. You know something else too, like if you're an empath or a clairvoyant, let me know in the comment section if like basically how you feel when you are catching downloads, or how you feel when you know a message is coming. Um because for me personally, I get really warm, like I feel uncomfortably hot. And I know for a fact that's always spirit trying to get me outside. What I mean by that is I'll feel like stuffy and warm to the point of like needing to get up and go outside for air. I know that's always like spirit trying to get me close to nature, trying to get me like, to basically come close to nature to meditate, because I'm an elemental. So all of the weather elements I'm in tune with. I'm in tune with all of the moon phases. I'm in tune with the sun. And most times, not always, but most times there's like storm weather, like rainstorm. Those are like tower moment energies. So excuse me again, like I said, guys, I'm just like waking up. I'm not even like awake, like out of my sleep. I just grabbed my phone, like, let me update my people, because like I said, I know for sure that was not my energy yesterday or the download that I got out of my sleep, because yesterday I was chilling, I was vibing, like I was in my own energy. I was supposed to go to a book club meeting from 1 to 3, and what actually happened is I was working um I was working the night before that, and I hadn't slept at all. I'm a creative and a creator and a writer, so I basically was just up for a whole 24-hour period before my book club meeting. So I was too tired to go. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to rest. Like, I'm going to go, get some food, come back home, and literally get back in the bed and rest. Now, I ended up talking to a friend. Um, and that was pretty much that. Like, I was fine. But the way that I felt, I felt like other people's like depression, like other people were really taking that shit hard yesterday. And I'm like, I really wish I know like your names and things so I can call you by name, but the downloads don't work like that just yet for me because I'm still what do you call it? I'm still new to my gifts and my I feel like I'm still like cultivating my gifts, right? So like you're really coming with me on a part of my journey, Vibes Tribe, because I had my first spiritual awakening in 2018. Now, I was born with my gifts, right? But when I was younger, they used to actually scare me. So what I would do is I would suppress them. Um, I would literally suppress them, like, and I mean down to the literal point of like closing my eyes tight, like I don't want to see certain things. But you can't run from destiny and you can't run from your gifts. And I'm meant to heal and help other people with my gifts. So it's like I'm in alignment with my journey and my path now, you know? Um, so you got the download. Take a little notepad yourself and write it down if you need to. But it's just as simple as that. Like the flames that I saw. And the area, like, I didn't explain exactly what it looked like, but um, basically, picture like a small campfire size flame. Like, it wasn't like wood under it or nothing. It was just the actual flame. But picture waking up and seeing like a flash of a actual live photo, and it's like it wasn't a live photo where it was a picture not moving. It was like real flames on my bed. Now there's no like ash or anything on my bed. I'm safe. I'm fine. I'm healthy. But it's like I know what the fuck I saw. And if you're new to clairvoyance or being an empath or any of that, it's like I said, you might be startled. That shit might scare the fuck out of you. You're gonna have lots of times where you feel like you're going crazy, but you're not. It's like literally like your gifts. Like, um, I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient. Like, I catch musical downloads like a motherfucker. Like, I see. I definitely have the gift of sight. I'm definitely in tune with nature. I don't care if it's snow outside, if it's 20 degrees, I'm going to have to put on my jacket and bundle up and go outside, like to get air and meditate. You know, I'm also one person that I cannot stay, I can't stay in a building or in a dwelling for too long without being by nature. It just makes me feel better. Like, I can't explain it. Um, but yeah, Vibes Tribe. I do apologize that you're seeing the dark background of my room because I'm in the bed, honey. But that's why we'll play our position and we'll grow the channel to be able to get on live. Because when I'm able to get on live, you know, I'll be getting on live basically when I catch these downloads, versus you having to see a recording. But like I said, we'll just play our position for now, loves. Um, I mean, you can see outside. Look, I'll let you see outside, Vibes. Grand Rising, everybody, like I said. It's like super early. You can hear the birds chirping. Look at how beautiful nature is, yo. Like, can we appreciate nature for a minute? Like, I can sit here and I can literally meditate and I can look at every branch in these trees and I'm telling you, yo, it's messages. Messages. And if you don't know anything about clairvoyance or energy or star seeds, indigo children, stuff like that, you might think I'm completely nuts, and that's okay. That's okay, baby. Because I thought I was when I was first waking up, when I was first going through my first awakening, trust me. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, like I'm very aware that my grandfather has these same gifts and he passed them to my mother and I have them too. But my mother and my grandfather, they don't respect my belief system in spirituality, so they just think I'm a witch and they just think I'm like of bad energy and things like that. But I like to consider myself a good witch, if I do say so myself, because when I do rituals and I burn sage and burn candles and stuff, I'm never on no ill shit. Like, I'm not fucking drinking blood out of skulls and all this crazy shit that you hear about. I personally do believe that there is entities that do stuff like that, but the funny thing, well, it's not really funny at all, but I don't think it's no witch energy. I believe honestly that it's like certain groups. I'm gonna say certain groups that engage in things like that, but they're not witches though. Like they're actually the complete opposite, because I actually believe that belief systems that we grew up thinking were holy and blessed and nice, like I believe that they're really the undercover ones that are doing the fuckery, because no bullshit, like I saw certain research that basically pointed to like people who do blood rituals and drinks from skulls and like sacrifice children and shit, and they're supposed to be like of the Catholic Church and of like Christian faith, quote unquote. But no, I'm not saying that every Christian is on that type of energy. That's not at all true. I know some Christians that are the sweetest, most non-judgmental, open-minded people. You see, but on that same token, in that same sentence, I know some really closed-minded, judgmental ass Christians too. So I like to think that I don't box myself in any belief system, and I'm just in tune with astrology and nature and, duality, right? I personally believe that I have spirit guides of light and darkness because I believe in duality. I don't believe anymore that you can believe in any type of like higher existence, even with the universe vibes tribe, and not believe that, there's there's negative energy too. You know what I mean? But from my childhood, that used to scare me because I grew up in a Christian church. So it's like, oh my God, negative energy, the devil run. Like that's how I grew up thinking, living like that. And it's like, yo, what if I told you like the only demons that you ever need to worry about are the demons that come from within you, like your anxiety, your depression, your drinking habit, your smoking habit. Like that's the only basically that's the only demonic energy I feel there is, like of your negative thoughts. Like so for example, for me, I deal with anxiety. I deal with overthinking. Like these things would be what would constitute as, that energy for me. But my loves, y'all know I fuck with you to wake up out of my sleep and record anything, because personally, I'm not somebody that likes to grab from my phone fresh out of my sleep. I feel like every time you rise, you should wake up and like go amongst nature and meditate. Like take time to breathe. Like just take time to gather your thoughts. Like take an hour without your phone type energy. Like, so for me, oh yeah, let me show you too so I'm not bullshitting what I told you about the notebooks in the bed. Just real quick. You see them? Under the Jamaican flag and in front of that little gold pillow. Like those are my notebooks. Like I really do sleep with notebooks by my bed because, honey, Juju catches these motherfucking downloads. See? Excuse me if you see like crusties in my face and stuff. I told you guys I'm just waking up. Like this is how this ain't no theatrics. Like I'm not like, let me put on some makeup and all of that. No, no, no. You gonna have glammed up days where Juju get cute or whatever for you. But baby, energy isn't always like that. And I didn't think I was gonna be waking up recording anything. And this video is almost 20 minutes long. So I do hope that, you know, that I resonate with somebody and help you out. Cause I don't think that was my energy at all. Like I don't identify with that energy for myself. So I believe that that download was for someone else. Someone is definitely rising from the flames. Like someone is basically going through a rebirth. And I'm excited for you because I have song lyrics. I told you I'm a writer, I'm a songwriter. I have song lyrics that literally specify like myself rising from the ashes and dusting like the ashes out of my locks and like starting my life, like going through basically my own rebirth, right? But my rebirth was in 2018. So one of my Vibes Tribe babies, one of my subscribers, one of my loves, one of my supporters, you have to be going through your own rebirth, like your own awakening right now, or I wouldn't have had that dream. Okay? Now, don't be confused as I go back and forth between the word dream and clairvoyance and things because I swear I'll be thinking that I'm dreaming and I'm not at all. Like, I'll actually see a live clairvoyant, like, I call it a picture, but it's too real to be a picture. It's not like a piece of paper and some squiggly lines that look like flames. No, I saw actual, is it called amber? I saw the actual orange and red, like I actually saw the fire. It made me jump because I literally thought it was a fire in my bed. So it was that real. Now, look up what sleep stages are, Vibes Tribe. Look, I got homework for you. I told you we learning on my channel, baby. I'm here to help other people with their journey of awakening to the awesomeness and the dopeness inside of you. You know, I read something that says every human only uses about 10% of their greatness, 10% of their power. That people are literally walking around only using 10% of their power, just a little speck of salt versus the like entity of greatness that you are. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. You believe what you want to believe, babe. But I'm here to make sure that you're a better version of yourself by the time you leave my channel. And it's like helping you by helping you educate yourself. You see? So I'm telling you, somebody is literally going through a period of waking up, and what they're experiencing for a fact is they probably think they're going fucking crazy. They probably think that they're singing things. Everything looks different to them. When you go through a spiritual awakening, even the sunshine is different. I'm not exaggerating. What used to just be sunshine to you and oh, it's sunshine, oh, it's just the sun, it's hot, whatever, is now you see actual like colors in the sun rays. You actually see like the 7 chakras in the sun rays. Oh my gosh, Drew, what do you mean? You literally are sun gazing now and you see every color of the 7 chakras. And yes, I can teach you from my room because, baby, I have all types of stuff posted all over my walls. Don't judge me. I was doing this before Mary Jane on BET. If you ever see Mary Jane on BET, shout out to Gabrielle Union. Hey, girl, that's my girl. You see? You know, on her show, like she used to have like all these sticky notes all over her bathroom mirror and things like different affirmations, things like that. Baby, I am a virgin of Mary Jane because I was doing that before I watched that show. So with that being said, really quickly, let me show you something. See the 7 chakras? Okay? So like you're looking at the sun and you're literally seeing like all these colors in the spectrum, right? And the lamb, vam, ram, those are chant mantras. So, like I said, baby, I got lots of stuff to share with my new spiritualist, with anybody who's like awakening to themselves. I have so much knowledge for you. You are in for a treat, I swear. Rock with me. Rock with me. I'm still growing my channel. I have about 83 subscribers now. I'm so grateful to each and every 83 of you. I really am, because I see the growth and I'm being patient with the growth, you know, and I'm working on different things for us, Vibes. I am simultaneously, right? So it's like, basically, like I said, back to my point, everything's going to look different to you, man. And it is different. It is. Like, everything is different. Like, you're going to feel compelled and drawn to like spend time in nature and things because, baby, you have spirit guides that they like to hang out in nature, especially if you're an elemental. There's many, many different types of gifted individuals, okay? I'm just helping you with like what I've personally experienced. Elementals who are connected to nature and the elements, right? You're going to feel drawn to be outside. Um, you may literally distance yourself, isolate yourself even. Um, and it doesn't mean, a lot of people associate isolation with automatic depression. Oh my God, that person's sad. Oh, so they're going through something. You separate yourself from the world as you're growing and cultivating yourself. You see, you're not going to want to be up under everybody. Like, I thought that was another message. Sorry, y'all. Um, yeah. I say observe everything around you right now, babe. Observe everything. Keep a notebook. Pay attention to everything. Like, I saw so many signs and messages during my first awakening just in nature. I'm telling you, like, literally, like, I would see, like, it's crazy. Like, me sharing this part of myself is, like, new, because it's like, these are the very things that society would make you feel like you need to be in a fucking straitjacket for, I swear. And it's like, now I understand more than ever, there are a lot of intelligent genius intellect types in fucking straitjackets, yo, because society and the world would want you to feel like you're crazy because you're waking up to the truth that they don't want you to know. That's real ass shit. Like, it actually is hurtful to think, like, yo, think about the fact that there are such entities that are like on genius level, like Albert Einstein genius level, in straitjackets, getting like piled up with fucking medication so that they don't remember any of their like greatness, so they don't cultivate any of their power, so they don't help other people wake up, so that, you know what I'm saying, like, literally. So it's like, for me personally, I would never get on like the news, for example, or a show, for example, and like turn my gifts into some circus bullshit, because I don't even trust how society and the government will perceive that shit. You understand what I'm saying? I see myself as being one of those healers. Like, I literally live in the middle of nowhere, like amongst nature somewhere, and I'm just minding my fucking business. Like, literally, that's what I see myself doing. I even remember, like, I was thinking, I was like, yo, like, wherever I go to build my first property, like, I don't even want a traceable IP address. Like, I don't want the extras. You know what I mean? Like, paparazzi type shit, and I don't want none of that. And it's like, what's crazy is, I do understand my light, and I do understand my gift, and I do understand that once I start sharing my gifts and myself with the world, that, yo, it's gonna come with a lot of the things that I really don't want to fuck with. And it's like, I'm having to basically make, like, come to terms with that, that I'm not hiding behind my light anymore. I'm not hiding behind my gifts anymore. Like, I'm letting people hear me audibly through my music, and also through these messages with my gifts. So, I mean, vibes, you're really on my journey. Like, for real, for real. Like, you're really on my journey as well, of me helping you, like, us helping each other. You're really on my journey, because you're gonna see me go from, like, damn, like, Juju would drop downloads here and there, she takes her time to meditate and regather herself. Like, she takes her time to balance her energy. It's like, you're going to see me grow, because it's like, I see myself growing in my gifts. I do. Like, I've been having dreams since I was a kid, but it's like, to where I am today, like, I feel like the more time I spend to myself, the more I learn about myself, you know? And me personally, not knocking nobody else, I'm not even like I'm not even pressed for nobody right now. Does that make sense? Like, I'm completely happy with myself, completely content, completely like in my own lane. Like, I'm not stunning nobody right now. Like, people be trying to get at me. They don't even like know, like, yo, she's not checking for nobody. Like, I really am not. But also in the energy of not pushing good people away, I'm like open. I'm open to it. But for the people like try to get at me now, like, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. And it's nothing against them. You know what I'm saying? They could be watching this video. It's nothing against them. It's just like, I'm just in a space where I'm creating. I'm sharing the lessons that I learned through my spiritual awakenings from 2018 to now through my music. A lot of messages are coming to me. I have a lot of stuff that's been on ice, like literally on ice, notebooks and notebooks and notebooks of music, of content. And not just that, like, spirituality is like some other shit, really and truly. Like, it's not like this little cup of juice, you know what I mean? It would represent acres and acres and acres, miles and miles of fields of fruit trees that would produce that juice. You get what I'm saying? Very vast, my love. I'm sure that there are different types of gifted spiritualists that I've never seen or heard of, like, their gifts and how they can use them. And that interests me so much. That's why it's like, yo, vibes, like, help me find other people like me. Like, help me find them. Share the video, you know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe, comment. Because when I meet other people that are like me, it's lit. Like, I'm excited. I'm excited to even help other people. Like, you know what was crazy? It was this girl, shout out to Carmen. Hey, Carmen, if you're watching this video. I was talking to her in my Instagram DMs. Like, we were messaging under somebody's comment. And I found out that she was, like, new to her journey. And she was talking about the book, Outwitting the Devil. I have that book in my library. And now we got to go get it now that I'm talking about it. I have that book in my library, and Carmen was basically talking about how that book helped her with her spiritual awakening. Like, that book helped her wake up. And it's like, yo, the dope thing about it, Outwitting the Devil is about business, I want to say. Yeah, like, it's a book about, like, freedom and success by Napoleon Hill. But what you got to understand is Napoleon basically interviewed the devil, and the devil basically unlocks, like, her secrets to how she, like, gets people. You know, you see I have, like, things written, notes. It's like, this book is lit. So if you haven't read it, definitely get this book. Definitely get this book. It's probably not that much. But I have, like, the Egyptian Book of the Dead on my library. Like, I have different books in my library. I'm definitely a scholar. I definitely educate myself. But yeah, man, like, it's lit. It's lit, Vibes Tribe, for real. This video has been 33 minutes long, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go get some more rest. Possibly could wake up with some more downloads. You never know. I don't calculate this shit. So like I said, I could be minding my business, sleep, and spirits like, Jude, get your ass up and go outside. And 9 times out of 10, I'm like, I just want to lay down. Like, I want to, like, you ain't give me these downloads when I was up at the gym and all of that. You gonna wait till I'm trying to sleep. You feel me? But like I said, it is great responsibility. This gift that I have is great responsibility because I can't just keep this energy to myself. I have to help other people with the messages that I get. And that's what I do, baby. Okay? Vibes, thank you for rocking with me. Have a great day. Excellent, excellent, excellent day. The readings that I'm doing next, I have Gemini next on my queue. I have Cancer next to read for, and Aquarius. So if you have those signs in your chart, look out for the videos, babe, because I got you later, okay?